First, we can see the agricultural land utilization. Okay, agricultural land utilization. Agricultural land is the land that is used exclusively for agriculture. Okay, this agricultural land is used exclusively for agriculture, and in that agricultural land, we intentionally and systematically destroy other living things to raise livestock and grow crops for human consumption. Okay, in agricultural land, we will destroy other living things and to raise livestock like cattle and etc., and we grow crops for the human consumption. And we know that agriculture is a purely land-based activity. Okay, agriculture is purely land-based activity, and the contribution of land into the agriculture is more compared to other sector. Okay, the contribution of land into the agriculture is more compared to other contribution to other sectors, and the unavailability of land is in rural area, the unavailability of land which is directly proportional to the poverty of that area. Okay, that means the lack of access to the land correlated to poverty in rural area, because the unavailability of land in rural area that may lead to poverty in that rural area. And in the world, about 38.4% of the land is used for agriculture. Okay, in the world, 38.4% area of land is used for agriculture, and there are three main type of agricultural land is there. Okay, there are three main type of agricultural land is there. One is arable land, second one is permanent cropland, and third one is permanent pastures. Okay, three main type of agricultural land is there. One is arable land, second one is a permanent cropland, and third one is permanent pastures. Okay, we will discuss this separately. Let's see arable land. Arable land is any area that can be ploughed using tractors or any other mechanism, and that land is used to grow crops. That is considered as arable land. Okay, in arable land, we can plough the soil using any tractors or any other mechanism, and we can use this land to grow crops. Okay, and this arable lands include land upon which temporary crops such as cereals are growing, or temporary meadows for mowing or pastures, and gardens are coming under this arable lands, and land that is follow less than 5 years. Okay, land that is uncultivated land less than 5 years, that is also comes under this arable land. And out of the almost 5 billion hectares of the agricultural land used in the world, about 1.5 billion hectares is arable land. Okay, almost 5 billion hectares of the agricultural land used in the world, about 1.5 billion hectares is a arable land. And non-arable land become arable land over time due to the technology and innovation. Okay, non-arable land can become arable over time due to the technology and innovation, and arable land can become non-arable due to the change in the climate or irresponsible land management. Okay, arable land that may change into non-arable due to the changes in the climate or irresponsible land management. And next we can see permanent cropland. Okay, the term permanent cropland refers the land that is used to grow permanent crops. Okay, in the permanent cropland, will grow permanent crops. Okay, and that permanent crops that typically include woody crops species like fruits, nuts, olive plants, olive trees, etc. And the plants are planted in a regular pattern that allow enough space for growing and also for harvesting. Okay, but at the time of planting of these permanent crops will give enough space for growing of each plant, and it also helps for easy harvesting. And the permanent crop is one plant which lasts for many seasons rather than being replanted after each harvest. Okay, in this permanent crop plant there is no need to replant the plant on each harvest, and this plant will be stay the for many seasons. And in agricultural land, India having 4.47% of permanent cropland. Okay, India having 4.47% of permanent cropland in total agricultural land. Next, we can see the permanent pastures. Okay, permanent pastures. Permanent pastures are the land used to grow grasses or other herbaceous food for the cattle, either grown naturally or through cultivation. Okay, permanent pastures are the land that used for the grass grown by naturally or through cultivation. And these permanent pastures are the source of nutrition for domestic livestock. Okay, the permanent pastures are the source of nutrition for the domestic livestock. And the permanent pastures lands includes all harvested area of permanent grass regardless of the use, areas of permanent grassland used for renewable energy production, and pastures and meadows that can normally be used for industrial grazing of cattle. Okay, nowadays the pasture land is decreasing under permanent because of the following reasons. Okay, the permanent pastures land availability is decreasing due to following reasons. First one is due to increase in population in uncontrollable rate. Okay, due to the increase of the population in uncontrollable rate. And second one is the needs for food is increased. Okay, needs for food is increased. And third one is people use pasture land for making houses. Okay, people use pasture lands for making houses. And fourth one is they use the land for agricultural purpose. Okay, people use this permanent pasture land for agricultural purpose. And this the fifth one is permanent pastures land is used for construction of dams and highways. Okay, this permanent pasture land is used for construction of dams and highways. So these are the reason for the decreasing of permanent pasture land. This is about agricultural land utilization. I hope you understood this. Thank you for listening.